Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Shop My Stash. This one's going to be, for the most part it's going to be the same, but it's going to be slightly different in that I've already picked out a few things for the week off camera because they're actually new products that I have been using and that I want to continue using this week so products basically that I purchased last week and that came in the mail last week. So let's just pick out the rest of the stuff. I'll show you once we get over to the desk what it is that I had picked out, and then we can finalize Shop My Stash for the week. So I already know that I want a couple of things from over here. Now I want to use the wet set this week. I saw on Instagram earlier that Kylie Cosmetics was bringing back the wet set. I think it had sold out and they're restocking it. So that reminded me that I kind of want to use it because right now that it's summer and these have a lot of good summer shades, I think I want to put this one to use. So let me open this bad boy up and you can see what it looks like. That is what we've got right there. So you've got quite a few like good summer shades, and you know I use cream shades as my highlight base. So I think we're gonna do that. Let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so, although I think I want to use a little bit of glitter for like a summer look this week. One of y'all had said it would be a good idea if I did a get ready with me using products from Shop My Stash. I think that's a really great idea. I might try to start doing that here and there. I've told y'all get ready with me's are a little bit longer to do because of the filming and the editing, mainly the editing, kind of speeding up scenes here and there anyways, but I am trying to do more of them for y'all. But I want to, let's see what's in the other one. I don't remember. These were from the Nutcracker Sweet Collection a couple of Christmases back, and I feel like I haven't put these to enough use, and I think this actually would be perfect for, do we want to use this? Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling it this week. Nah. Okay, that was a waste of time. All right, so that being said, let's move on to highlights. So let's see. I already know one of the ones I want to use, and I still have it in its box. But I have showcased this on my channel before. A lot of times when I use something for the first time, I use it for a week or so, I end up storing it in its box. I don't know why. It's just a mental thing that, like, maybe in my mind I think it's still kind of new. I'm not sure. But this one is in the shade 7-Day Weekend and Poolside. Once we get back to the desk, you'll know why, based on something else I'm going to choose, you'll know why I chose this for this week. But I do want to use this primarily because of the highlight that I can use from this side. Yes, it is a little lavender, and I'm not huge on, like, those holographic color shades as my highlight. However, this one is so good. Okay, so let's pick that. And other than that, I think we are good here. I'm not going to select blushes because I already have some over on my desk, and you'll see what those are here in just a while. As far as bronzer, again, I already have one on my desk, so we are good there. Now, I don't even need eyeshadow palettes. Man, this is going to be a quick Shop My Stash. Let me move this over to the desk and we'll go from there. Okay, we're back at the desk, and here you're going to see some things that weren't picked out together, that I had picked out on my own. So the Violet Voss Flamingo and Glamour palettes. I got these in the other day. I have been using them and will be posting a review for you later this week, but I do want to get some more use out of it for this week to try it out, make sure, you know, my thoughts are what they are. So that's what that looks like. It's really, really colorful, really summer appropriate. Let me give you a couple of swatches. So really soft metallic shades, as you know Violet Voss to be. Look, I've hardly dug my finger in there, and look at the pigmentation. So stay tuned, because probably a day or two after I post this Shop My Stash, I will end up putting up a review on this palette as well as this one. This is the face palette from the collection, and it does come with a couple of blushes, a couple of highlights, and a couple of bronzers, but that's a little sneaky peek of what those look like. So I'm going to put that to good use this week as I continue to test it out for purposes of the review. So another few things that we didn't pick out together that you probably didn't see. These are the Wet n Wild Baked Blushes from that, it's like Hummingbird collection. It was their summer collection. So this is the real pretty kind of peachy shade. Then there's like a nude shade. This one I haven't even opened. This is like a magenta shade. And so far, this one has been my favorite, is in the shade Don't Flutter Yourself. Super cute. And of course, with Wet n Wild, you know them to be super affordable. It was like $2.97. And that's what that looks like. It's almost like a highlight or like a blush topper, but that is what's going to be used this week for blush, in addition to the two in this Glamour palette. So I have been putting to crazy use the Cover FX glitter drops. I already had owned the blue ones, but last week Sephora had them on Weekly Wow for half off. So I picked up the pink and the champagne because I didn't own those. I just didn't want to fork over the money. And at $22 instead of $44, I was okay with forking over the money. So that will get put to use. I love using that over top of my highlight to intensify my highlight, as well as in the inner corner. So bronzer. I did pick up the MAC Aaliyah bronzer. I wasn't going to because I had seen some pretty bad reviews, but I really did want to try it out. I loved the packaging. I have ordered the eyeshadow palette and like, let's see, one of the lipsticks and one of the glosses. It is set to come in tomorrow. I didn't go crazy on it just because there have been so many releases this month and my budget is pretty much out. But this, I can't even tell you, this gives me the most insane pretty bronzed look. It's perfect for my skin tone, but I will tell you, it's not ideal for my deeper skin tone ladies, which I know is disappointing because Aaliyah was a woman of color. So while this works incredibly for me, I know that my ladies with deeper skin tones are probably pretty disappointed, and I understand why. So what I picked out for my foundation primer is the Silk Canvas. You know I've been loving that. This is what we picked out earlier. The wet set, I'm going to use Shape Tape this week. Brown eyeliner. Now, the Flamingo has a black shadow that works ideal for liner. It works great. So that's what I'm going to be using for black liner. I have switched over to Browsings because it was part of a set that I got last year around holiday season and I hadn't started using this. I am in the shade number 5, and this is the one that comes with the powder and the brow wax, and I have actually been liking it very, very much, more than I thought I would. So I'm putting that to use, have been for a little bit. Now, the reason I wanted to choose this shade is because I am going to take out the Confetti Matchstick. It's the kind of lilac shade with the glitter. It is ideal as a highlight base. I love it so much. Oops, and I just dropped one of them. But let's see if I can give you a quick look. See how pretty that looks? It's glitter with just a really, it's kind of developed some hard, what we would consider hard pan on the top, but that is just so pretty, and I think it would be the perfect base for that 7-Day Weekend shade by Fenty Beauty, the Kilowatt Foil. So that's what we're going to choose there. So our last few things, let's go ahead and pick out a foundation. I already know which one I'm going to pick out because it's the one I've been wearing daily and have not been able to stop, and it is the Fenty foundation. We're going to take that one as our foundation for the week. Also, because with the Huda, I can't really use bronzer because it's a little, it's perfect without bronzer for me. And so if I use that, then I can also use bronzer. And let's see what else. Okay, let's move on to lipsticks and then we will be done. So for this week, I am looking to use some really summer glowy stuff. I already know I want a nude, so I am going to, this one shouldn't be in here, but this is the one I want. This is the Court and Kylie Cosmetics French Kiss. This is pretty much one of my favorite nudes of all time, so I am going to take that. Let me go ahead and grab the Lip Bling by Tarte, and this thing is so pretty, and it is in the shade, let's see, High Standards. So let's take that one. I'm basically picking out anything super summer related. I think I also want to, I always gravitate to this one because it's so bright. This one's Mamacita by Huda Beauty. And are we good? Let's grab one more, and it's going to be this one. This is the, boo. This is the, let's put some of these down before we have a problem. Wow. Okay, so this is the Too Faced Melted Latex in Love You, Mean It. It's a perfect summer shade. I'm going to be using a lot of summer shades here, and I think that we are good. In fact, I think I'm wanting to do like glossy lips this week. So I'm going to put this Kylie one back, and I am actually, oh, this does go here. Duh. I'm going to grab the other Too Faced Melted Latex in the shade Peekaboo. This is amazing. This is so good. So I think that's good. I think we're good on lips for right now. So let's put this over here. And I think that takes care of everything for us. Let's see. We can do our, whoops. I always feel like I have a problem putting stuff. Okay, so I think we have everything. Let's just make sure. So we're good on eyes and concealer for both concealer and eyeshadow primer. We have foundation base, foundation, brows. We've got highlight base. I know I've got a face palette over there with everything I could possibly need for the face. Another bronzer there, plenty of blush there, glitter drops to go over the top. We've got lipsticks, and I pretty much, as usual, know that as soon as I finish filming this, I'm going to say, I forgot whatever it was. I forgot. But I think we are good to go. This is what's going to be used for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this version of Shop My Stash. A few new goodies in here for the week so that I can get you some reviews, some thoughts, and this takes care of this edition of Shop My Stash. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Take care, guys. Bye.